I'm back from my week-long hiatus. I have traversed all the way from Malaysia back into Manchester, UK. It is a beautiful sunny day. It's been unusually sunny ever since I've been back. Pray that that does not change, but I know that Mother Nature will take away this blessing soon enough. My room's gonna be messy most of the time. That's just who I am. It's not super messy, but it's like not neat. It's like kind of that space in between messy and neat, but more messy than neat. But yeah, I'm gonna decorate my room soon, and then I'm planning to make a room tour video. And my bed is never made because I don't believe in making beds. Why would you make your bed when you're just gonna get back into it anyways? Am I right or am I right? In the honor of Banned Books Week, I'll be filming a top 5 banned books video, and I'm also including a short story on a banned book that I've never read. So anyways, let's just get started with the book. First of all, I'd like to say that I did not know that banned books existed. I just assumed that every book written under the sky can be freely read by the whole world. I'm getting dizzy. Oh shit, okay, stop. So, to all them people who say that readers aren't cool, aren't badass, hey, we break the rules too. We're freaking badass. Oh yeah. You scared? And now I have a story regarding a banned book and how reading it changed someone's life, whether for the better or for the worse, I'm not entirely sure. But anyways, let's get on with it. So, once upon a time, there was a girl. She attended a girls' boarding school, like all proper girls do. And in this boarding school, Lady Chatterley's lover was banned. She did not know this. She was a candidate for Oxbridge. But she read this book, and her classmate asked to borrow that book. Following week, the classmate's father found out about the book, and he was not pleased with the contents of this book. It was not appropriate for a proper lady. And so, this father, who was an influential man, insisted that the school carried out strong disciplinary measures against this girl. And therefore, she was executed. I'm kidding, but she was expelled, and therefore her chance to go to Oxbridge flew away. But right now she's living a happy life. She rescues dogs a lot. She's a published writer, and all turned out pretty well if you're asking me. She attended the School of Life, and I don't think she regrets it, not one bit. At least that's what she told me. But like, don't you think it's pretty insane that someone could be expelled from school or executed or thrown into jail for reading something? What is the craziest story that you've ever heard about banned books? And what reading banned books cost to a person? Let me know down in the comments below. The first banned book that I've ever read was To Kill a Mockingbird. I read this book when I was still a child, and it was just a random book on the bookshelf that I picked out and decided to read. And I think that the book is about racial equality and not judging people based on rumors. Basically, the main character's father in this book is a lawyer, and he decides to represent a black man who was wrongly accused of a crime. I can't remember what crime. I think it's rape. Anyways, he was wrongly accused of crime. All the white people in that community assumed that he was definitely guilty just because he was black. Atticus Finch, I think that's his name, decides to defend him anyways and believes in his innocence. And I think that this carries a really important message, because we shouldn't judge people based on their skin color. There's also a lot of racism back at home in Malaysia, because we do have 3 different major races: the Chinese, the Indians, and the Malays. And you know, we all have our stereotypes, but ultimately stereotypes should not be the judging factor of deciding whether a person is wrong or right. Race should not be a deciding factor whether a person is doing something right or something wrong. Everything should be based on meritocracy, and if someone did a mistake, they did a mistake. If they did not, they did not. It shouldn't be based on race and color and religion, and I think you get the idea. As to the second point, and in this town, an individual who is not really seen by the townspeople, there's just a lot of rumors that he is crazy, that he's a bad man, but he does save the two main characters from a certain danger. Again, I can't remember what it is, but again, the moral of the story, I think, is we shouldn't just judge a person based on what someone else says. It's just not fair. Then the second book that I'm mentioning today is Catcher in the Rye by Jd Salinger. I'm not very sure. Anyways, this book is about a depressed teen who gets expelled from school and he travels around New York City, I think, basically complaining a lot about everything in life. And personally, I did not really enjoy this book. I did not see the point of it. All I remember is a lot of swearing. I just did not relate to this book. I did not get it. And if you like this book, great for you. I did not particularly enjoy this book. And the third book that I'm mentioning today is The Great Gatsby. I read this book a few years ago and I really wish that I studied it in a literature class, just because this book has just so many symbolic imagery and I'm not very good at analyzing things myself, and it's just really interesting to like dig deep into the book and like pick apart pieces and think about what that could possibly mean. And I can't do this on my own. I don't have the ability. In class I do. Oh, in class I did, but alone I can't. This book is about a man who is stuck in the past. He is so in love with the past and he thinks that he can change it by attaining wealth and fame and doing a certain set of things, but in the end that just all leads to his ruin, which is pretty sad, to be honest. The next book is The Perks of Being a Wallflower by Steven Chbosky. I think that's how you pronounce his name. I'm not very sure. Anyways, this is a coming of age story of a teenage boy who is a loner. He's really shy and introverted, but he does make some fabulous friends in high school, and slowly he learns to appreciate who he is. I think he learns to accept himself, and I really like this book because I just felt like it was quite relatable. It is quite an honest account of what teenagehood feels like sometimes. And there's also a movie that came out and I felt like the movie complemented the books really well. If you want to read and you want to watch, I think this is the perfect combo. Final book is the Harry Potter series. Now I really can't believe that these books were banned, but I guess that's because of the elements of witchcraft in it. But to be honest, I never really got that because they're either born with or without it. I mean, a normal muggle that would want to be a witch would just be, you know, a muggle. That's all you remain. You can't move in the ranks. It's fixed. So, you know, don't worry. No matter what you do, you can never be a witch in terms of the Harry Potter world. Yeah, parents who got really about this should have just calmed down and relax. But anyways, I thought that this book shouldn't be banned just because it values companionship and bravery and honesty and just like all the good things in the world, all the good value. I do think that J.K. Rowling did have a slight bias towards the other houses. I mean, not only Gryffindors are great, hello, Hufflepuff. Now everyone thinks we're lame and that sucks. But anyway, this is it for my top 5 banned books video. I hope you enjoyed it. The sun is sinking in the sky, and that's why the lighting in this video keeps changing. I apologize if that annoyed you a lot, and I hope you stuck through and fought to the end. I'm sorry if you missed me last week. If you didn't even notice I was gone, well, good for you. Bye!